QZWGM2200016. In the studio today, I have Gabby B. She is a Brazilian pop recording artist, and we have her in the studio today. She has been going viral. She's a creator of TikTok. One of your most wonderful events was actually helping.
Yeah, I blew up on TikTok. One of my videos of me doing a little bit of belly dance and dancing, it got to over 40 million, and then that's how social media started. And then I started getting people who really loved my songs and loved me, and I was like, oh my god, this is so cool.
Absolutely. When I read about you, just to get it right, you're from Brazil.
Yes.
And you're based in Miami, Florida.
Yes.
And now, like you said, you've gone viral, you're a creator. Not only that, you're a talented singer, and you have a really great release that we'll get to hear on Lasvegashotradio.com. Tell us about the violins.
So violins is supposed to be more for independent ladies. The old saying where the girl cooks and then she has to stay home taking care of the kids, and the guy has to go home. The guy's perspective, thinking like that. There's still people nowadays that still thinks like that, like guys. And obviously vice versa, but since I'm a lady, talking for the ladies.
Right.
And I wanted to make this song, Violins, about the ladies not needing to be in a relationship and just do your thing and be independent.
That is the road to actually, becoming whole as the relationships that we're in, and we find ourselves doing a lot better sometimes by ourselves. With you giving that strength, empowering women, it sounds like you got a little empowerment there. So what do you think about it and you being an example through this song and your other music, and even going viral, the things that you've done, you're able to keep it together as an individual?
Well, it's really hard to be independent, or to try to be independent. The career I'm in is really hard, being in the music industry and in social media, and taking all the hate and all the whatever. The business is also hard, but you have to be very dedicated and keep going and educate yourself on what you're doing.
Yes, sir. Exactly. Of course, I was at the ball game. So you sung the national anthem.
Yes.
Okay, tell me, how was that? How did you get that gig?
I loved it so much. It was so cool. It was such an honor, and also the cause of D-Up on cancer was really important to me. I'm so happy that I was able to be involved in that. Since my grandma, she had cancer, colon cancer, but she survived from it, and I'm really proud of her. This was years ago, but still I've experienced that with her, and I'm so happy to be part of such a big cause.
Right.
Yeah.
And so it had to actually stem from a place in your heart. Was it from experience, or was it from growing up? And you can tell us a little bit about growing up in Brazil, because everybody knows that there's a lot of beautiful women, and you are definitely beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much.
But how was it growing up?
How was it growing up,
As a pop recording artist and trying to make it in Brazil?
Well, I started here in America about 3-4 years ago. I was 18. And but growing up, my parents, my mom was a music artist, performer, samba dancer, and my dad was a Brazilian martial artist. So I grew up in entertainment, in the Brazilian culture, but also living in France, because I grew up in France. So it was we traveled a lot, but it was such a performance culture. I've been in that for a long time.
Right.
And watching my parents just do their thing. So I've always had a love for art.
Right, and based in Miami now, I know everybody's gonna be like, I'm going to Miami with Gabby B. So, Miami, it's awesome. I love Miami. Who are some of the people that you're recording with? Is that where you're based and is that where you're doing your recording or you're everywhere like that?
I do my recording in Atlanta. That's where my producer is from. He goes by Mr. Hit Record, but I call him Joe. So he does most of my music, and I love working with him. I love going to Atlanta. It's also a really great city. But Miami, that's where I'm from. But
All right, but tell us the way you are going viral on social media is definitely a blessing. And so what you're doing with your following is very important. As you were saying, there's a bit of like self-awareness. And some of the music videos I saw, like Earthquake, is really hot. I mean, I love the outfits, the women, the superhero things. I know that was a year ago. And then the other one's coming up now. So out of the music that you have now, what would you say that, which one would you say that you really learned or brought you out to where you are now with the violins?
I feel like it started off with Belly Dancer. It's one of my other songs. It's actually my most popular song. I think. I think it's my most popular song. There's also this other one, Pretty Girl Lit, featuring Justina Valentine from Wild 'N Out. That one's pretty popular too. But it definitely started off with Belly Dancer. I think I connect a lot with that one because I think that's where I started like coming more like from me and being like, okay, I'm gonna do my thing, because I'm also a belly dancer, and and I just love that hypnotic feeling, when I perform, and,
Awesome. Yeah.
and just the when I sing it, I just feel very comfortable, and I don't know, yeah.
Awesome. And so here in Las Vegas, you came down, like I said, the celebrity basketball was really great, and then they were so generous to be able to help our media to be able to cover it, and then you're here today. So pursuing your career now, what are some of the goals? I know you may have some far-reaching goals, or what would you like to see done in your future?
I definitely want to keep growing, because I always think there's room to grow every single day, baby steps. But one day I hope to get, a trophy, a little trophy to be like, oh my God, I accomplished this. But even though I accomplished so much, it would be so amazing to get nominated, just win something, or like go to the Grammys. I've never been to the Grammys yet. That would be really amazing.
Awesome, and I know you're going to receive your Grammy too, so that's awesome. When we talk about our art and we talk about giving back, I think this is now, during the time, even with the economy and some things that's happening in the world, not to mention that we just came from a pandemic. How did you fare during the pandemic?
So I actually blew up during the pandemic. It was literally the peak of the pandemic. Like everything started getting canceled, and then I blew up. And then I'm like, well, this changes so much. Like I went from 0 to 100, and then the pandemic started, and we had to be careful, and we had to do quarantine. It was so much to go through, and the world just changed on us. But then it actually gave me time to work and educate myself on what's my next step and how am I going to grow from here, because right now I blew up, so how do I keep that going? How do I keep people engaged on my music? And this is going to become my career. So it was like it gave me time to just be home and make content and think more about where my music is heading towards. So
it's very important. I love talking to people such as yourself that have found themselves and now want to empower others. Based on your music, the violins. When we hear it today, I know the listeners are gonna really like it. I know I do. And so tell us, how can we, contact you in case your fans want to know how to reach you or how to
Yeah.
listen to violins, here's the time. I want you to, to tell us how we can get here.
So you can hear Violins on all streaming platforms, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, anything that's related to music. And you can find me on Instagram and TikTok at GabbyB_music, GABBYB_music. And all the other platforms is the same name.
Okay. Well, it's been great having you in the studio. And is there anyone you want to give a shout out that helped you get to this point? Who's special in your life? Matter of fact, before you answer that, do you have a special one in your life now?
No, well, my special people are my family.
Mm-hmm.
I am so focused on my career that I don't do relationships right now.
Right.
I don't have time to think about that because I really want to just keep going and keep growing. So, but I want to give a shout out to first and foremost my parents for having me and for giving me life and for supporting my career. I want to thank my team. That's also my family. My godparents and my godbrother, they're the one that really helped me with this career, and I thank them so much for that. And my producer, he's lovely and talented, and my fans for giving me this platform, and they're amazing. I have no idea how much likes I have on TikTok, definitely millions and millions, but followers, I have almost 4 million on TikTok. So I'm really thankful for all of those 4 million.
Absolutely. As well as Lasvegashotradio.com right here in Las Vegas. And again, congratulations on the national anthem.
Thank you so much.
That you sung. Was that your first time?
Yes, it was. And it's my first time in Las Vegas, my first year.
And I want to wish you the best in your endeavors. Okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
My name is Gabby B, and you're listening to Lasvegashotradio.com. Kisses!
All right.
What do we have? Hi, my name is Gabby B. Look out for my new song, Violins, on all streaming platforms, Apple Music and Spotify.
For her new single, Violins, on Lasvegashotradio.com.
Kisses!
The heart and soul of Las Vegas music.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Liz Lafita, and this is LasVegasHotRadio.com.
And I'm Candace Renee, and you are listening to the heart and soul of Las Vegas Radio.
Thank you. And keep watching Val TV Network.
And Chill Spot.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Chill from LasVegasHotRadio.com, live streamers, Val TV Network, and Chill Spot. Welcome.